We're set Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Yankees attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Mike Clevinger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Standing in, Luke Voit, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
LeMahieu, the runner at third. Voit stands at second. No outs. Clevinger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Past history with Mike Clevinger, he's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Striding into the box, Torres. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a foul tip, but held on to behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Gerrit Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Hit hard, but foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. This team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Cole is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a high pop-up. Torres has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So now Carlos Santana. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Off and running is Lindor. Strike called. Now the throw down. Was there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Two out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Here it comes. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Indians fail to score, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
That's
a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Mike Ford.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-2. And he drops it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Standing in, Franmil Reyes. They'll lead things off against Gerrit Cole.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career line against Gerrit Cole. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike, but I can't.
Urshela has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat.
Luke Voigt.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One out, nobody on. Two and one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Count even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Indians.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here now is Jake Bauers, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gerrit Cole.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. fastball laid off well below the knees. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
In now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Ready for another chance? Mike Ford, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1 and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Swing and he pops him up. Ford ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Lindor shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hit in the air to shallow center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No outs, nobody on. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Torres.
In now, Torres. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Santana in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 New York. Digging in, Jake Bauers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll step off and try again. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So stepping in, Frendel Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lindor on third, Ramirez at second, Santana on at first with 2 down. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 left for the Indians. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Ford. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, cold, strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
2-2.
2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in once again, look Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The set and the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Drilled right back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Indians 1. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. At the plate, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Jake Bowers.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. So the Bronx Bombers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
2 out, nobody on. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start the
for the
ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right
39,
where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Perez.
Striding in to start the ninth, Gio Urshela as they look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Now to the plate, Mike Ford. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Miguel Andujar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Andujar.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Andujar is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 41.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Okay. Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Santana is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Ramirez on at first, nobody out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. The 1-2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw. In fact, he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jason Kipnis would be next. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Bradley Zimmer will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Indians, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Inside with what looked like the slur of 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The set and the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. This is line to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yanks wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Gerrit Cole wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Clevinger struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.